change,
challenge,
deliverance,
empowerment, transforming the nations.
With your radio hosts,
Bishop Lester Bradford
and Pastor Kyla Swindell. Transforming the nation.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the greatest show on radio, the TTN Show, coming to you on Observer Radio, 91.1 FM on your radio dial. It's Glorious Sunday, and we're starting out today with Fred Jerkins and Prashia Hilliard. Change. Now we are moving right into the three events that we're going to be having when we come down to Antigua this year. First of all, it's the Day of Prayer. And then we have Prayer Jam. And then on Saturday, we're going to have HealthJox Festival. Now I have the chairman and the founder of HealthJox Festival, who is here with us today. And I'm speaking about Dewry Bradford. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well, feeling good, ready for October 12th.
Tell us about it.
Man, so I started HealthJox Festival in 2018 in Brooklyn, New York, and I wanted to do something more impactful for young people. I wanted to get them healthy and active again and kind of get reacclimated to the sport of basketball. We had a new sport called AeroDart created by legendary coach Ted Gustis. And so we were just introducing that new sport to the young people. It was a hit, and we are now bringing that same energy to Antigua and Barbuda for October 12th. So we're very excited about that.
So what is going to be happening actually?
So on the day of HealthJox, it's from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we're going to kick it all off with our mental health self-discovery portion. We're going to introduce young people to themselves, right? We have 3 different mental health coaches that we're going to split into age groups. Well, we're going to split the kids into age groups. And we are going to have different things that Kyla Swindell is going to be speaking of today.
Where are those coaches from?
Well, we have 2 coaches that are boots on the ground on the island of Antigua, and we have 1 coach we are bringing, and her name is Kyla Swindell.
All right.
She's our mental health coach for a program, a brand new program that we started out here in Brooklyn, New York, called the HealthJox Saturday Mental Health and Sports Program that we did with DYCD, which is the Department of Youth and Community for the 5 boroughs of New York City. So we're very excited. It's where Antigua and America really comes together for that one day of health and sports. And we're going to get the young people active. So we start with the mental health portion, and from there we go right into the sports clinics where we're introducing the youth to AeroDart, which is the new sport. It's like badminton, but with your hand instead of a racket. And then once we do the clinics for AeroDart and we do the basketball clinics, then we go right into the exhibition basketball and AeroDart games. And the kids will, whoever wins the quote-unquote championship of the day, they will get their medals and awards.
So you're putting teams together?
We are putting teams together. We did a deal with Antigua and Barbuda Basketball Association. So shout out to Michael. And he's helping us put some teams together. So it will be the youth of Antigua coming together to really enjoy a full day of health and sports.
That is amazing.
Yes.
I look forward to that.
Me too.
This is DJ Argyle bringing you the best in gospel music. We're going to continue with a song from Erica Campbell, Changes.
Well, we've been talking to Dewry Bradford pertaining to HealthJox LLC. HealthJox LLC is a creative company whose mission is to improve the health and wellness of the underserved community through health activities, sports, and the arts, as well as life-changing programs for the youth. And in the month of October, HealthJox is going to expand their service offerings to the islands of Antigua and Barbuda with the very first annual HealthJox Festival. So, Dewry, we want to hear a little more about the vision that HealthJox has.
The vision of HealthJox, and I just want to say hello to everyone on the islands of Antigua and Barbuda. We stand for healthy minds, healthy bodies, healthy environment. And in 2018, as I mentioned before, we started the Health and Sports Festival that we are now bringing to Antigua and Barbuda. And we're very excited because we know that the same issues that we have out here in New York are the same issues that you guys are grappling with in Antigua and Barbuda. And, you know, we have a business model that we put together, which starts with the mental health portion, going into the clinics, and then the actual fun part, which is the games. And we want to bring that same model to you guys. And, you know, we're very excited about the mental health portion because it's about the healing of the youth. The young people are going through so much. This new generation, you know, really struggling with, you know, respect for the elderly, even the OGs, the older folk that are like right above their age. You know, there's a lot of, you know, miscommunication and, you know, the way they perceive things and the way they handle things as well. And we know a lot of that stems from the youth, you know, their youth. And, you know, us as grown-ups, we're still all dealing with certain mental health issues that we are all training ourselves to get better at. And, you know, we're coming with these tools that we're going to give to the young people in order for them to start dealing with their issues. There's anxiety, there's depression, you know, there are different ways you act out, you know, as a human being, and you're wondering, why did I even just react that way? It's not even that deep. And when you take when you delve deeper into what may have caused you to react that way, you will see that there were certain things in your past, maybe in your childhood, that you know, has affected you in a negative way. So these are things that we want to kind of discover. We want to pull out, identify, and then really start giving you guys the tools in order for you to start dealing and improving your mental health.
As you mentioned, our mental health is very important, and we are going to definitely help the young people during the HealthJox Festival with a mental health workshop. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the violence that we've been seeing in the communities, especially in Antigua.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of concern about gang violence and random robberies and so on and so forth. I want you to just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, you know, young people are going through so much, and they are actually the victims of what's happening. And, you know, most would call them the perpetrators too, right? There's a lot of underlying things going on. There's this kind of like a philosophy, maybe I'll call it, the loved versus the unloved, right? And if you think about the young people, they all commune at school, right? So that is their community. And if you think about it, all young people are literally forced together in this environment. And, you know, we call it the concrete jungle out here in Brooklyn, but, you know, you're literally now amongst the wolves and the sheep. Which one are you? And the concept is the loved comes from a home that's caring and compassionate, and you share your feelings, and, you know, you understand humanity way better than the unloved, which are living in deep poverty, don't know when their next meal is going to come. Parents don't know when their next check is going to come, living in filth, no new clothes, so on and so forth. And they get picked on, and then at that point, you know, they become violent, angry, so on and so forth. And all of these different variations of young people all come together and converge on the schoolyard, right? And then imagine the clash, and some kids go into fight or flight survival mode, and then it's an issue where, are you gonna be punked? Are you gonna let this one get over on you? Well, let's discuss it when we arrive on the island of Antigua, folks. All right, folks, listen, I'm just here to set the table, all right? Are you intrigued? Just a little intrigued? Well, you know what? When we touch the island. We are going to get into the nitty-gritty of it. We are going to get down to the bottom line. We are going to address all issues at the HealthJox Festival on Saturday, October 12th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. You don't want to miss it, folks.
So everyone, we are looking forward to the HealthJox Festival, and we are asking everyone to bring your family, your friends, your neighbors out. We're going to have a day of sports, entertainment, and a lot of fun.
And by the way, with all that we will be doing, we will be including prayer. At every event, this is a time to pray for the nation. All right, until next time, be encouraged in the Lord.
HealthJox Festival is coming to Antigua on Saturday, October 12th from 1 to 6 p.m. at the JSE Sports Complex. Get active with us. Join HealthJox Festival for a day of fun with friends and family. HealthJox Festival. You don't want to miss this.